so here's the deal. I got to set a little bit of background here. About 6 months ago, I got asked to go to Brazil with my pastor so that he didn't have to travel alone. Coming down to mentor and minister to a couple of churches who we befriended about 10 years ago. Once in a lifetime opportunity, for sure. Very excited. Never been to Brazil. Sounds cool. Amazing place. What an incredible opportunity. And to be on the ground with people who actually are from Brazil. Not like a tourist, but actually in the mix of things. Getting to take in their culture. Live the daily life that they're living. It's just an incredible opportunity. But it's very hard when you have a family, when you've got 3 kids, and when you've got a business. Very difficult to go away for 11 days. That is a super long time. But with technology today, I mean, what the heck? You bring your laptop, you bring your iPhone, you pretty much can do anything anywhere anyways. The key is, though, I want to do something special for my family. I wanted them to experience what I was experiencing. So I thought I would try to do as much video as I can. Here's the catch. I have no idea what it means to vlog. I have no idea. I don't keep a journal. I have no way of doing that. Never done it. Never even thought to do it. But I had to do something to capture this. Not only to show what's going on down here and to share the experience, but I've got 3 teenage kids. I got to keep their attention. So I got to do something hip. I got to do something current. I got to do something that's actually going to keep their attention, that they'd actually be interested in watching this. So what the heck? Let's figure it out. How do you YouTube? How do you post something on YouTube so they can watch it? Can't be that hard. Well, I'm figuring it out, and I haven't done it yet, but I wanted them to know that if I actually pull this off, your dad beat all 3 of you on the YouTube. That's pretty cool. All right, here we are at the Sarnia Airport. That little brick tiny shack right back there, getting ready to start our massively long journey. 22 hours in an airport or an airplane. But ultimately, landing in Brasilia sometime tomorrow about what? 3 o'clock? 4 o'clock?
That's the goal.
5 o'clock? Somewhere around there. So thumbs up, say your prayers, we make it alive. Check in later. All right, so Pastor, tell us, how often have you flown on a private charter on a Beechcraft 1900? Do you know anything about this plane that we're flying on right now?
Usually when I fly to Brazil, I go our private charter.
Well, sure, of course.
Yes,
what else?
Absolutely. And sometimes on the way to London, we'll book a private flight as well, in our dreams.
Sure. But this one's actually happening. I don't know if we can actually we can actually see the Beechcraft through that night. But we'll be boarding here in just a few minutes when they depart off these other private charter, and we'll be on way to Toronto here shortly. Okay, so seriously, I am walking out to the Sarnia tarmac here to jump on the plane. And here we are right there, our own private Beechcraft 1900, just to ourselves. So we'll have to check this out and see what happens. I don't know if I can even put my carry-on here. This is pretty awesome. Do I put this on here or take it on?
Yeah, that one. There's no overhead compartment. Save some space there.
All right, no problem. Thank you very much. So this is kind of cool. Here's a plane jumping in. Here we go. Hi, good evening. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I am good. Sit anywhere, take it.
Anywhere.
All right, there we go.
We keep the door open if you want this seat. You can have a leg room.
Pastor's private charter.
Once again, I'm outnumbered, I guess, in the plane. My life.
Getting ready for takeoff here. We've got a bunch of stuff happening and the whole plane to ourselves. So here we come, Toronto. So, Pastor, how was that private charter to Toronto?
Yeah, it was sweet. I do that all the time.
Is it just your usual routine flight?
My usually routine flight.
Welcome to Toronto. Well, here we are in the Toronto airport, and this is really kind of cool. We got our own whole table and chairs and our own computer monitors, and we got everything else. This is a lot nicer than the chairs that they give you at Metro. Slept from about 3 until 5:30. Slept again until 6:30, and they're just getting ready to serve breakfast. So this is definitely the longest flight I've been on, but no worse for the wear. Got a lot of work done, but there's no Wi-Fi on this flight. I'm dying, so I can't connect to anything. But that's all right. 2 hours out of Sao Paulo, and then we'll head to Brasilia. Incredible stuff, but we're on our way. Here I am in Sao Paulo, Brazil. We got a couple hour layover before we get on the next plane to Brasilia, and a whole bunch of Brazilians waiting for us when we get there. So far so good. Travel's been great. Actually, everybody got some sleep last night and fed well. Finished my message for Saturday evening, so all in all, it's all good. Next time we'll be touching down in Brasilia. See you then. We've arrived in Brasilia, and I'm going to meet Pastor up here and then hook up with all the locals. We'll see if we can't catch that. All right, we're here in Brasilia at the Brasilia airport. Nice, short, sweet 2-hour flight. Smooth, up and down, quick, waiting for Pastor and Tim. They were way in the back of the plane. I was way up in the front. I don't know how I got that seat, but even though it was next to babies, it was really quiet because I slept the whole way. So this was a great flight, and as soon as we get here, we'll grab our luggage and go meet up with the local Brazilians. This is a nice little airport. Reminds me of a super nice Bishop airport, but it's a lot bigger. I can see a couple of terminals, but it's really pretty. Sunny and rainy outside, it looks like. Some dark storm clouds, but sun poking through. So we made it. We're in Brasilia. Okay, we've arrived. We're in Brasilia with Carlos, our escort for the next week. We made it. We're here. It's beautiful. A little bit of sun, a little bit of clouds. Looks like rain in the distance, but blessed and highly favored to have made it live after a long journey.
Praise the Lord.
We are ready to do some wonderful fellowship. So here we go, guys. Welcome to the Brasilia trip 2017. Okay, so let's try to recount the day, how this began. So let's see. Yesterday at 4 p.m., I picked up Tim Marshall. Then we grabbed Pastor. About 4:30, we departed for Sarnia, Canada. And when we got to Sarnia, Canada, we were quite early because there was no traffic on the Blue Water Bridge. Got over really, really, really fast. Of course, you're in Canada, so we had to stop at Tim Hortons, have a couple bowls of soup, a coffee, and then we headed over to the little tiny Sarnia airport, which we had not only the terminal to ourselves, we had the entire airport to ourselves. And then when the ticket agent, who was also the bag checking agent, who was also the security agent, who then is also the person who actually put you on the plane, we got to literally, it was like our own private charter, a Beechcraft 1900, all to ourselves. Literally 3 people on the plane, plus the pilot and the co-pilot. And literally the funny thing is they never shut the door, and they literally told us, if there's anything you need, just tap us on the shoulder. Like seriously, when you tap the pilot on the shoulder, excuse me. So we had a fantastic up and down flight to Toronto. Toronto Airport was big and beautiful. Had a nice time sitting and chatting while we were waiting for our next flight, which was then a 10-hour journey, departing at about 11 p.m. and landing about 11 a.m. local time. With the 2-hour time difference, it was a 10-hour flight. Smooth as smooth can be, even though it was long. It was nice. And so we got to Sao Paulo, and then again had a little bit longer of a layover. Jumped on another flight from Sao Paulo to Brasilia, a couple-hour flight there. And then we got here. Carlos picks us up at the airport, and some nice short fellowship with him. And then we are off to the hotel, checked in, and here we are at the pool at the hotel. What a fantastic day! What a fantastic 24 hours. Good fellowship, good journeys, good stories, some fun things that hopefully we'll be sharing later. But we're looking for a wonderful time here in Brazil. Looks like we're going to be in Brasilia until Monday, and then we're going to head over to Recife, or Recife. I haven't yet figured out the proper pronunciation, but apparently we're staying some hotel on the beach right there in Recife. So that will be fun and exciting. But tomorrow's going to be an eventful day. Sunday's going to be a long and eventful day. We're sun up to sundown. We'll be with the church. And then Monday, we fly out of Brasilia to Recife. So we're looking for a good Brazilian meal this evening, some good fellowship with Hector, and we'll check back later.